animals and Minecraft. What kind of sparks will collide? We ban some original creatures from generating and replace them with new species and living habits. Their models are more detailed and smoother animations and can interact more realistically with you in front of the screen. Come and take a look. First, the salmon is swimming towards us. The salmon in the sea is this grey-blue color, the well-known red salmon. Only in rivers. This is because when they reproduce in summer and autumn, they swim back to the river. Only during the breeding season do salmon turn red. If you observe carefully, you will find that there are male and female salmon. Female salmon are fatter, with no obvious features on the mouth, while male salmon have a raised back, and their mouths are like pliers. This is a feature evolved by male salmon to compete, characteristics which are consistent with real salmon. In addition, there are more realistic Atlantic cod, Pacific cod, and black cod. They do not spawn in rivers, but only in cold and ordinary oceans. When you catch them, you will find that they cannot be stacked. This is because the developers added a size mechanism. If you observe carefully, you can see the different sizes of fish in the water. This is really a joy for fishing veterans. You can easily make specimens of them at the workbench. Different sized fish will naturally make specimens of different sizes. These specimens can be placed on the ground or hung on the ceiling. Quickly, with your friends, and see whose fish is bigger. By the way, my backpack is full. Don't worry. You can decompose them into original fish in the crafting bar and stack them in the original Minecraft. Pufferfish will generate in warm water oceans, warm deep sea, and warm water marine biomes. When you get close, you will accidentally get poisoned. But this time, what appears in the water is the ant1, the oriental pufferfish. Yes, the kind you think of, the common fat and soft pufferfish in the market. They only appear in the ocean. When you approach it, you can observe it inflating and expanding one by one. But don't be afraid. Compared with the original pufferfish, its spines are very short and soft. Rather than spines, it's more like fluff. It has the same attributes as Astragalus, oriental pufferfish. In addition to being displayed, the new pufferfish, it can also be synthesized into the original pufferfish. Of course, if you are not careful, if you accidentally combine pufferfish with a lingering potion, you can get enchanted pufferfish. Hold enchanted pufferfish in charge. It can deal 20 damage to nearby undead creatures and without aiming, which is still very powerful. Especially the phantom. When they approach, the Pisces will give the answer. This is definitely a great weapon against the phantom, but it should be reminded again that it only works on undead creatures, and it will break after 50 uses. Due to Mojang's abstract Nautilus update, the developers decided to put it on the update schedule. The shell of the Nautilus is a special internal spiral. That is to say, on its outside, it is rarely possible to see the spiral pattern on it. Meanwhile, the principle of Nautilus eye imaging is pinhole imaging, so there is no clear distinction between the sclera and pupil. The most interesting thing is the way the Nautilus moves. It relies on its tail to spray water through small pipes for propulsion. When we observe carefully in water, we can find when the Nautilus moves forward, the water jet pipes spray water backward one by one. And when it moves backward, it sprays water forward. When you hold a tropical fish, the cute Nautilus will come over happily. It will stretch out its tentacles to beg for food. After feeding successfully, you can get a little follower. It can move freely, or follow the Nautilus. When it's by your side, it will bless you. This buff, it can provide underwater breathing, avoid digging fatigue, and immune to the deep sea guardian's digging fatigue. Digging blocks is no longer a tormenting thing. It's definitely the best partner for underwater exploration, like the real Nautilus. When you attack it, it will retract its shell to gain damage absorption buff. It's hard to pry it open at this time, but this doesn't mean it's invincible. You can kill it with one hit when it's not paying attention, so you can easily get the Nautilus shell. Due to limited development funds, we will prioritize developing ecological supply stations. Better, original creature development will be developed with the sponsorship fund of Aphedian. We also plan to update more aquatic animals in the future, such as various bony fish, cartilaginous fish, echinoderms, mollusks, amphibians, and so on. If you think it's not bad, please sponsor me.